she did me dirty. Yeah, she did me real dirty. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So, I'm a little nervous today. I haven't done my makeup since the St. Patty's Day one, so about close to a month now. I've moved, as you've noticed if you have not seen my latest video, in which I had a crazy lady come up to me and harass me due to everything that is going on. The video will be linked up here. So what today's video is, what I wanted to do was film the FaceTime that I had with my sister of her picking out all my makeup, but she didn't want to be filmed today, or recorded I guess, and included in this video because she wasn't looking her best and so she didn't want to be in it, and that's fine, I respect that. But what I had her do is shop my stash, essentially, where we went from drawer to drawer picking out different products, and she got me a full face full of stuff here. I think everything I've used everything except for one product, and a few of these things are things I have not used in a good while, and so I'm kind of nervous. And I think, I'm pretty sure the shade, or like so she wanted a particular foundation, and I'm pretty sure the shade that I had in that one is going to be a little too dark for me right now because I am extremely pale. As you can see, I've been enjoying some nice walks with the dogs, but unfortunately I haven't been like sunbathing or anything, and I've yet to use fake tan, which I think that might be a video because I have some, and I thought maybe I'd do like a first impressions for the first time ever and see how horribly wrong it goes. But yeah, so without further ado, let's start the makeup. Oh, by the way, ignore this light. I'm charging my extra battery just in case, and this is the first available outlet that I found. Also, background is the same. Hopefully once everything settles and dies down, I already have my desk and chair picked out, which is really exciting, and I will be getting those once stores reopen and I'm able to go pick them up, because they are unfortunately things that I'm not able to order, or at least the ones that I want, like the size, dimension, and stuff for the new space, because my new room is actually smaller than my last one. I mean, it's whatever, but yeah, so let's just get on to it. So for primer, she picked out the NYX Pore Filler Primer. I have not used this in, I don't even remember when I got this, so I'm guessing probably within the last 2 years I've definitely gotten it. It doesn't smell funny. I need a mirror. I can't remember what primer I was using, but it had straight up expired to the point that it smelled so, like, unbelievably awful. Something else I'm afraid of, she picked out a BB cream foundation. Spoiler. I'm breaking out extremely bad, and I've cut between the stress of the move and just kind of everything, and just everything going on and whatnot, and while I was unpacking, I didn't have access to all my skincare, which is my own fault because I could have and should have left it easily accessible, but I didn't. And the altitude change, because I am now in the mountains, is causing my skin to be extremely dry. Dry skin leads to you breaking out a little bit more. My skin is extremely problematic right now, so I'm not very optimistic for this makeup look. And not necessarily, it's not all her fault for the products that she picked out, because I didn't tell her like what I use or what I like. Kind of wanted it to be a little surprise. We're using everything she picked out unbiased. Alright, so I don't know how these are gonna go together, but I guess we'll try to figure it out. So for foundation, we are using the Maybelline Dream BB Cream, and this is in shade Medium Sheer Tint. We'll see. It does have salicylic acidness and acne treatment though, so maybe that'll be good. I used to swear by this in college and before I really got into makeup. So I really did used to enjoy this. I am gonna layer it up. I'm gonna use the Beauty Blender first to get a nice little layer going, and then if I need to, I will use my fingers, which I used to use my fingers for this, so. What?
Hey Megan?
Yes.
There's a Kabuto outside.
You're a liar.
Nope. I just thought I'd let you know since you've been waiting to catch one for a while now.
If you're lying to me, I'm gonna punch you in the...
How am I lying? It's right there.
You're lying to me right now, it's when you
Still need an Aerodactyl.
Huh?
I said I still need an Aerodactyl.
I know, but you needed one of these, didn't you?
Yeah. Sorry, we've been really getting back into Pokemon Go because it's a new state and I want to see kind of what is out and available. Okay, so this is one of those situations where in the camera it looks a tad bit orange, but in person, okay, yeah, no, it looks a tad bit orange in person too. Really not too bad. I am for sure layering it up though. I think what I'm gonna do is just take some and put it on my foundation brush, and hopefully, I really don't like the lighting in here very well. It's definitely, like, apart from the ring light, obviously, I feel like it used to be a lot brighter in my other room. So I don't know if it's the light bulbs that were already in here and we need to just get some different ones, or like what. So she added coverage, but that discoloration is coming through more and more. Oh, that looks awful. Coverage doesn't look bad. It looks extremely dewy and I tend to go more for a matte, but it's okay. So that is a BB cream and she's really into like the all natural look, which, you know, that's great, fun, whatever. She chose Tarte Shape Tape. This is in shade Fair Beige, which is extremely light, and I'm pretty sure the reason why I haven't used it in so long is because it's actually a little too light for me. Maybe we can add a tad bit to the foundation. I'm gonna try the Robert Welsh technique, and I'm also gonna dab it where I need a tad bit more coverage, which I don't know how this is gonna work out, but I guess we'll see. She did not pick out, oh, we got some more too. She did not pick out a eye primer, so I don't like doing this anymore, but I'm gonna use the concealer as a eye primer slash base, I guess. I don't know. Hang in there, trust me. I'm gonna attempt to make it better. In the camera, it looks drastically worse than it does in person, I will say. So I probably have a little bit of foundation left on this brush. I'm going to, oh, that's better, dab that and try to blend that. So I mean, that looks better. My nose looks really red. This is what we got. Well, we got a lot of products, so hopefully we can bring it back. Next I am going to do, she chose the Milk Cheeks and Lip, and this is in shade Work. I'm going to use this next before setting powder because it is more of like a kind of liquid, I guess. It's a stick, so I figured I would do this first. I have not used, oh, that might be way too much. I've not used this in a hot minute. I probably messed up again. I forgot how to make up, it's been so long. Not really, but kind of. I'm gonna take my beauty blender, I'll work it. Oh, no, that's totally fine. And what I forgot, I have the ColourPop sticks that I tried using and I failed and it looked kind of a mess. But I should definitely want to get more into like cream-ish products. So unfortunately, that's all we got for blush, and I've been really into blush lately, which is really funny because I really hated blush for a minute. But next we are using the Laura Mercier setting powder, which I have not used in forever. I literally bought this because every beauty guru like ever was talking about this, and funny enough, my sister used to use this, or maybe she still does, I'm not really sure. And so I got it. It's not bad, okay? But I will say it's not my all-time favorite. And then I don't really bake anymore. I just kind of set everything down. It's definitely helping to bring this color a little bit better, but it's still not great. We're at least looking a million times more matte. Pretty sure everyone used to rave about this, how like their makeup looked flawless and it didn't crease. So hopefully this will be our saving grace of everything. Do a little cleanup in between. Seriously, this thing has saved my life. I washed it the other day and oh boy, it was nasty. Alright, so bringing it back, we are using the Too Faced Cocoa Contour Kit. I got this for Christmas and I do like it. It is pretty nice. I'm actually going to dip into this banana shade. It says medium highlight. Okay, maybe not. Maybe we'll do lighter shade here and try to help my under eyes a little bit. I don't know, we'll see. So I've only used this palette once and from what I remember, I enjoyed it. I don't know, looking at it now, the colors all look very cool and that's great for a contour, but I'm using this for bronzer also. So let's see how that goes. So I'm gonna dip between the two. I'm gonna go from medium or light and a little bit of medium. By the way, it still smells really good. I'm having some deja vu back to when I first started getting into makeup and my contour was horrendous, and I now know why. I was using the wrong tones I needed to use because I was using contour shades as bronzer, which what I'm doing right now. I'm realizing how much I hate this. Again, this is one of those things where I didn't say anything to my sister because so my sister's been doing makeup like, I'd say like the makeup that I kind of do now for longer than I have, because it wasn't until I got into like YouTube and stuff that I really was like getting more into it and realizing kind of how awful my makeup actually looked, which I mean, my very first video I still thought it looked fire, but yeah, it did not at all. So we're not adding any more blush. I kind of want to, but over powder I'm not really sure, so I'm not going to mess with it because we're already looking Hot Mess Express. But I am excited because I have the e.l.f. highlight palette. This is a Gleam Glow Beam, and my favorite shade in this one is this top one here, this like champagne-y shade. That is so up my alley. Highlight is probably one of my favorite things because it's just so pretty and I just really love, instant, like what? This little palette, of course I only got because I saw it on TikTok, which this palette's been around before. I saw it on TikTok, but like TikTok made me get it. And yeah, you see this? It's peeling. So I don't know what products don't like each other, but something doesn't. Well, that's fun. Yes, okay. Highlight was a complete success. So I'm gonna give you a quick little background. When I was showing her these products, not everything, well mostly almost nothing, I opened and showed her. So it's kind of like what she saw on the outside, but like obviously you can see this. And I did open this one for her. She only chose brands, of course, that she like sounded familiar. And yeah, there's tons of products that Like, she would literally have to physically be here and open and go through everything. Because, like, there's so many great highlighters. Actually, eyeshadow might be too, but. So I did just get this palette. This is the Profusion Neon palette. And I was really excited for it, and I still am. And she wanted me to do, I guess there's this trend going around. She sent me a picture. Basically, it's gonna look like I have pink eye. So that's fun. Something along these lines. So pinks, maybe a hint of orange. So probably like these 3-ish shades here. Okay, so as a base color, I'm gonna start with the orange, which is Gnarly. I don't think I have owned different Profusion palettes before, but I don't think I've used any of them. So I'm kind of curious to see how this performs. I did buy OK Pigment. I did buy all their glitters, which I'm also a sucker for glitters. And I asked her like multiple times, I'm like, you use glitter? She's like, no. I'm like, oh. We hung out for like my birthday, like early birthday, because obviously I moved, and I got the Androsi, I think it is, palette by ABH. Love that palette. She actually gave me shit. She's like, oh my gosh, why would you get that palette? And then I did a look with it. Like, I started out all neutral. She's like, oh my gosh, how did you make that look? I'm like, well, with this palette. She's like, oh my god, that palette's so cool then. And then I added glitter or like shimmer on top. She's like, why would you do that? You ruined it. I'm like, okay, good talk. Very orange, very into it. Next we're gonna do Rad, which is this pink shade here, kind of all over, and it looks very pink. And I'm having high hopes because like this orange is really good. So the pink is a little bit more subtle, and I'm gonna have to build it up a tad bit, but it's really not bad. Like, I'm pretty into that. I don't think that's what she anticipated. Okay, so it was a lot, but we'll fix it. Next, I think I'm gonna take just a little bit of Bro, which is this like corally shade, and just kind of deepen the crease so there's a little bit of dimension. Because I think that's kind of our problem right now, is it just looks so one-toned and flat. Because basically that pink, once I built it up, it ate all of that orange. That's better. I'm gonna take a little bit more of that orange and just buff the outer edge to soften it up, but unfortunately I don't know how much that's gonna help. She told me I need to work on my winged eyeliner, which, girl, I already know. I can't do a wing to save my life, but at the same time I haven't been practicing, so it's kind of my own fault. I mean, what did she expect? Because these colors in the post that she sent me literally says cotton candy. That's not, these colors are neon. Oh well, this is what she's getting because this is what she picked. I'm gonna take a little bit of just that pink, which is Rad. I'm gonna, in the post it shows that they have it on their lower lash line about halfway. So that is what I'm going to do. It's not terrible, I guess. This is a lot. She did me dirty. Okay, next she wanted me to use liquid eyeliner, which I guess will maybe line the upper lash line with this. Normally with liquid liner, what I would do, or used to do anyways, is do my waterline, and I found that this is the hard candy, by the way. And it would, like, I would close my eye, blink, and it would stick to the top really well, like the top waterline, I guess. So, but I would always have to do eyeliner before literally anything else. I mean, that did something, I guess. You know what? I'm gonna do that little TikTok trend. I messed up. My eye started watering. Well, now we have to make the other eye awful. Well, I hate that, but guess what? My makeup already looks like trash and we ain't going nowhere. I already actually ran all my errands for the day, so got groceries and whatnot. Well, I mean, she chose the Wet n Wild brow pencil. I'm not good at brows either. So I'm just gonna very lightly, God, I need my brows done so bad. Like, I've shaved the center. Dude, I barely used any. Hopefully this will brush out a little bit.
No.
I just wanted to fill the empty spots. Yeah, I don't know about that. They be looking real full, and honestly, I barely added any product. That's where we are. She chose the Essence Clear Brow Gel. Let's hope that throwing some clear brow gel on it will help. Most likely not. I need to cut them again because the front hairs are just like ridiculously long. Well, this is what she wanted. So, I mean, she didn't ask for these brows to look this bad. Or me to mess up and do some eyeliner in my corners because I thought it'd be a good idea and I saw it on TikTok. But this is where we are. She didn't mention curling my lashes, so she did choose the Benefit Their Real mascara though. I haven't used this in a long time. I bought this in a 3 trial kit thingy at Ulta, and I really like their roller lash. Like, really like. I can't remember, it had that one, this one, and then the Big Bang, and I can't really remember how the Big Bang performed. Don't mind that mascara, especially since I don't have my lashes curled. It's separating them really well. It's not doing the most for lengthening crazy amount. I'm just doing something, and it's adding the smallest bit of volume. I think if I had like a primer on, or if I'd at least curled them, it would have been better. I really want to add some highlight in my inner corner, but she doesn't like any glitter on the eyes. Okay, I look absolutely crazy. So she wanted a nude lip to go with this, because that's what they have in that picture. And she chose the Jeffree Star liquid lipstick and Can't Relate. She really didn't care what liquid lip or like what nude though, so I laid out like a ton of nudes for her to choose from. And I think she just was kind of over it. This nude really isn't bad because it's more of a lighter nude, like a pale. And I think because the eye is so crazy that it goes well. So I think she accidentally chose a good one. Like I said, if she was here in person, I think it would have been a lot different. But yeah, I like this lip. I need to start using it more. It's a really good color. Alright, so the only thing we got left is she chose the All Nighter Setting Spray by Urban Decay. I have not used this in a hot minute, but then again, it's like only half full, so I must have used quite a bit of it. I forgot about the sprayer on that one. I think that's why I like the Morphe, just because it's so finely misted. So this is our final look. Love the highlighter that she chose. Love this lip. So thank you for like reintroducing me, I guess. Sorry, I'm staring so much in the viewfinder. Let me just stare in the mirror. Foundation wasn't so bad once we did some powder, and that contour is awful. The blush is unfortunately just gone. That eye is a little crazy. Okay, wait. My lashes do look crazy long. What? Okay. I messed up on the eyeliner, so I'm gonna give that a pass. My under eyes are creasing, which means it's either the Tarte Shape Tape or Laura Mercier, but the rest of my face seems fine and matte, so I'm gonna say it's probably the Tarte that's creasing on me. Sorry, my dogs are literally on crack cocaine right now. We're gonna take them on a walk, but it started raining, so that's why we're filming, because I was bored and like we talked about doing this idea anyways. My brows look awful, but again, not completely her fault because I need to get them done and shave them and cut them. So yeah, I don't know. Definitely not my favorite look, and I definitely would not wear this in public. Like if I were to, I would have all my base and everything looking 10 times better, and then maybe not build it up so intensely. But she, like I said, she wanted like a cotton candy-esque pink, and she chose neon. I gave her options. I gave her several different options. Like literally I would have opened any and every palette that was pink if she wanted. But so this is our finished look. What I think I might actually do is try to recreate this, but like better. I mean, the big thing that would change is I'd do different foundation and concealer. I would do a different blush and contour, or bronze I guess, in a different palette. So I mean, I get the idea of what she was trying to go for, but I would just try to execute it a little bit better. But yeah, that's it. All my socials are linked down below. I did change my username for Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. That's a story time on its own. That's actually a insane story time. Like, yeah, everything's linked down below. We moved, which is exciting, but I still have all that clothes I need to get rid of. So please shop my closet. I've been listing like a bunch of new stuff because as I'm like, obviously, well, everything's unpacked at this point, but as I'm like going back through stuff, I'm getting rid of more and more. So I just got rid of like a bunch of American Eagle jeans that I've worn probably like once or twice. A couple different tops, some other pants, I think a couple skirts. Not sure what's left on there. I ship it out as it's like people order it. So yeah, that's your look. I'm ready. Oh, maybe the reason why it's so bright in here is because it's so cloudy outside. Sun's starting to peek in and it looks a little bit better. But yeah, I'm rambling like always, which I always say. Subscribe if you have not. Like this video. Comment any more ideas down below. I have a couple that I like to do. I got a bunch of makeup that I've not got to play with or try that I kind of want to like play with and create looks with. And there will be a vlog coming up here shortly of like what happened during my move because it's kind of a lot. So I did vlog some of that. That'll be coming up. Another video with my sister will be coming up where I try to follow her makeup routine and try to use as many of the same or similar products as possible and techniques. So that'll be interesting. We're gonna film that one tomorrow. But that's it for this one. Still can't get over that highlight. I need to use that highlight more. Till next time, guys.